Do you know the most accurate way to time your contractions? Hey mamas, it's your Cajun stork here, Midwife Kira. Today we're gonna go over how to time your contractions accurately. As you know, I believe in truly natural birth, and if you do too, you're gonna wanna go ahead and click that subscribe button. Let's talk about now how to time our contractions. Well, first of all, the reason why we time our contractions is because this is such an important part in relaying to your healthcare provider and your birth team where you are in labor. So you've probably heard the idea of, oh, you need to go to your birthplace when you're 5 minutes apart for over an hour. Well, what exactly does that mean? A little trick to know how to time your contractions is this little rhyme, start to start, how far apart? And what this means is the start of one contraction to the start of the next contraction is how far apart your contractions are. So if you call me and you say, hey Kyra, my contractions are 5 minutes apart, this means that you're starting a new contraction once every 5 minutes. Now the second question I'm going to ask you to follow up with that is, well, okay, that's great. How long are they lasting? To determine how long your contractions are lasting, you need to know the beginning of that contraction to the end of that same contraction. So from the start of one contraction to the end of that same contraction is how long they're lasting. So in early labor, your contractions might be about 30 seconds long, but later in active labor, they should be 60 to 90 seconds long. So you call me and you say, hey Kyra, I think I'm in labor. My contractions are 3 to 4 minutes apart and they're lasting about 60 to 90 seconds. This means that you are starting a new contraction once every 3 to 4 minutes, and each contraction is lasting about 60 to 90 seconds. That is a great indicator that you might actually be in active labor. The kicker is you have to have this consistent pattern for over an hour for it to be true active labor. So when my clients call me to tell me they're in labor, I don't do the 5 minute apart rule. I do 3 to 4 minutes apart with contractions lasting longer than 60 seconds for over an hour. And look, don't let that make you nervous, because if you leave your house and come to the birth center at a contraction pattern of that time, you might be 5 centimeters when you show up, which is perfect. That's the perfect amount of time to come in labor here at the birth house. But you know, this is assuming that your baby is healthy and low risk and all of those things that my clients just are naturally. Your healthcare provider might have other plans, so be sure to talk to them before you take my advice on when to leave to go to the hospital. Now, if you don't want to use like paper and pen, thankfully there are a ton of apps on the App Store that you can download that will help you to navigate how to time your contractions. My personal favorite recommendation is an app called Full Term. You can download it in the App Store, and basically it's as simple as pressing start and stop and start and stop, and it will time your contractions for you so you can relay this information to your healthcare provider. If you have any other apps you want to recommend for timing contractions, go ahead and leave me a message in the comments below. As you know, I'm here to help you guys navigate a little bit about truly natural birth, because I believe in truly natural birth. And if you do too, you want to click that subscribe button and follow me next Midwife Monday. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.